And on first down, hand off to J.J. Taylor for a loss. No one's talking about to the cover of Sports Illustrated is really remarkable. And here's his first carry of the game, and he'll fall forward. Houston rushing 4. Tate throws it middle of the field, and it's caught. Sean Poindexter.
What a flick of the receiver. He can make any throw out there.
That was good for 31. Inside handoff. It's J.J. Taylor. Ed Oliver.
Interested to see if Houston's going to change what they normally do.
2nd and 5. Tate just goes down. Overtime. 5 rushing. And in and out of the hands off of Sean Brown, and it is picked off. It's Garrett Davis at his own 15. And on first down, he's throwing. Sean Brown. Brown able to break 1 tackle and nearly stay on his feet and gives up. 1st and 16. Quick to Sean Brown again, but maybe gets a yard. That 2nd and 14 now. Quick throw out to the right. Again, it's Sean Brown. He's able to get out to the 20, let's say 8-yard. Give Ed Oliver and company something to think about. On the ground, it's Taylor. And the Houston defensive line stands
up. Down in coverage.
The senior from Houston picks up his 2nd career touchdown. Gary Brightwell gets a long drive to get their defense off the field, too. Here's Tate under pressure. And he'll airmail that one. Them coming into this one. So another great ability is his durability. And that was Neshin of the quarter. On the ground. Here's Brightwell. Out to the Houston.
He seems to give them a little bit of a spark in the run game.
It's Brightwell again. And he does have 3 plays in the first half last week and only had 10 points to show for it. Here's Khalil Tate taking a shot of his own.
More than anything, they really want to get him going in the run game.
Here's Brightwell again. Lowering the shoulder. He's across midfield. Here comes Ed Oliver. Tate able to sidestep him and find Sean Poindexter.
Down, but it's all started with Tate movement in the pocket.
Back on the ground of Brightwell. He'll change direction. Take a heavy hit from Roman Brown. Different personalities. That's Brown in motion. Tate running behind him and nothing doing. Lowers the shoulder. He'll absorb. Go. Still looking for our first sack or TFL for today. 3rd and 12. Into a crowd. Loyal to the soil in Houston. On first down and 10. Khalil Tate comes out throwing. And there's Sean Brown making a few people miss. And it'll bring up 2nd down and
tried to recruit him and flew a helicopter into his baseball diamond right next to the football field.
1 and 1. On the ground, J.J. Taylor squirts through.
Sleeping more than ever. He's well rested, and it's obvious this guy's ready to ball in his junior year.
Tate able to hook up to Poindexter. They're across midfield. It was about the brother to some extent. Still wanted to play big-time football. 23 on that last game. Sean Brown looking to tiptoe.
A&M.
Someone knows how to make an entrance. Here's Tate throwing pressure from Ed.
And now you can't execute it.
On the ground to J.J. Taylor. Turns the corner for a few before he stepped out of bounds. Lined up to be coached by Kevin Sumlin. These are all Rich Rod's products. Brightwell looks up. Tate will pitch to Brightwell. He fumbles it. Able to pick it up. And this play isn't going anywhere.
And to match up expectations this year in the Big Ten.
Expectations so high. Tate comes out firing to Sean Poindexter. There was some confusion with the NCAA. In essence, gets a 2nd senior season. Here's J.J. Taylor on the run. Austin Robb. 2nd down and 10. Cougars are offside. In high school, last week, his first game since then, had 3 sacks. Bryce Wolmer, the tight end, on the receiving end. 3rd down and 3. Tate to throw. Sean Brown. Good effort by Brown. We're not halftime yet. 6.5 to play in the half. Here's Tate. knocked away.
Continues to get better and better. That was a great play.
Brown can't hang on to that one. 3rd and 5. On the ground, Taylor is stopped. Has never played in front of as large a crowd as they will sort of go up against tonight in College Station.
To help him against that defensive front four.
No. Those 108,000 fans, they can't come on the field and play, can they?
To be that top team from the non-power 5. Group of 5.
3rd down and 4. Poindexter, did he bring it down? Who's got possession of the football?
His body just gets out with his hands and pulls it in.
Going quick is J.J. Taylor. And he's inside the 40. Positive gain of 14. It's Taylor again on the ground.
Taylor again
to the 40. As he tried to rush the football early in the game. Here's Tate throwing. The end zone. And Sean Brown was there. Tate to Berryhill. He's got first down yardage. There's a flag. Stanley Noise now on 3rd and 17. Tate just sailed it. Oh, Berryhill. They shift out to the left top of the screen. Here comes the pressure. Tate will just throw that away. No. I don't think he's that guy.
He's not that guy.
And, you know, doesn't feel that way. Some of this, I think, is expected. I mean, Arizona is in a rebuilding phase. They have
up okay.
All right, we'll watch for that as the 3rd quarter opens up. Sean Brown, 60 receiving yards for the game. That's Brown in motion. Handoff is J.J. Taylor. Little stutter step. His nephew.
Spree.
Yeah. 2nd down and 11. Here's Khalil Tate throwing, and it's dropped. That's the way this game started. You could make the argument that Arizona should be behind by more. Tate's just getting rid of that one. High school rivals now starring for their team. Gary Brightwell, the ball carrier, and Oliver's long gun.
And you can kind of focus on football this year.
Gary Brightwell, ball comes out. He's got to practice so quick as their offense does, and the defense has to sort of experience that as well.
It was tough, but it made us better.
Tate to throw. Maybe. Maybe.
We'll see.
That's if we let Greasy back. Here's Tate to throw. And complete. It's Poindexter able to turn the corner and spin some people around. Poindexter's not done. 120 yards receiving for Poindexter. Brightwell. For a few.
This is your offensive coordinator in terms of the passing game.
Tate to throw. Sideline. Out of bounds. He just wants something positive this year. But if things keep going like this, they're going to sell a lot of beer at home games. 3rd and 7. Intercepted. It's picked off. It's Garrett Davis. His 2nd.
Right now is probably the more consistent player, but Lawrence is healthy this year. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of impact he's going to have. How come the ball field in the background?
The nap room.
Yeah, the nap room, the barber.
Nap. J.J. Taylor not getting the wake-up call this morning. They must be running rampant.
You know, we're joking around about facilities at Clemson the day, and then go back into the indoor. And I would say the indoors is nice as any that's really out there. I mean, nicer than even Texas. Universe for Major Applewhite to find with Bryles as the offensive coordinator and Randy Clements as the offensive line coach and run game coordinator.
Move down the field. It's not just football here either. They're doing an entire renovation of the basketball arena. So they are spending money.
He's just trying to turn things around there for the Longhorns.
2nd and 8. Tate gets out of there. There is a flag down, and it's out of the back of the end zone. Pushing back to the 35. Try the ground game with J.J. Taylor.
They obviously have some offensive firepower. They think they're a little bit better on the defensive side. And then the schedule, like you said, is favorable. Simple game. Get the best quarterback.
You can't win without that position.
You think Auburn was any good outside of Cam Newton?
The idea of what he can do with a first year with a new quarterback.
And you know, you talked about Gunnell, the #2 pocket passer in terms of some of the rankings and grades for Johnny Manziel and how those quarterbacks were handled. But certainly he's shown that he can recruit them and he can develop them. They've just got to
March to the season, and then sort of went downhill towards the latter stages.
Now, if you dig into that, they moved to the SEC West, and
Oh, so you think that was a factor?
you know, when you're playing Alabama and Auburn, and
Still got the head in the game. Tate throwing up high. Ellison went up to bring it down. Here's Darius Smith running it in for the...
in terms of his team, he didn't know because 2 of those starters who were out were game time decisions. And so when Scotty Young was not in there at the safety position, and when Jace Whittaker with the receivers getting open down the field and King being on time, they torched that Arizona secondary in the first quarter and really throughout the first half.
Tate throwing on the run and completing to Poindexter. 34 yards receiving. On the ground, it's Darius Smith. He's become the feature.
Game 1 against BYU didn't go the way you wanted. The first half disaster here. He's been positive. Maybe I'll watch you and McShay play pickup in the parking lot or something.
Sounds like a bit of a slacker, only working a half day today. So we appreciate you making the effort.
That's a good point on Tate that Clark makes, because star when he's inserted in the lineup, and you go from being a relative nobody, if you will, in terms of the public knowledge and the attention you're getting, to what wasn't realized, I think, by the masses because of what Tate did, is that this is such a young team and they've such a big, it's really tough on the ego, I think.
Yeah, said his pride was hurt. First down and goal, nothing doing there. Khalil Tate's mother told sports majoring in information science and e-society, and he's got some things going on, and nearly had a touchdown pass in it.
Probably in more pain, but you should see the way he's running around and just the excitement that he's playing with. He doesn't think this thing's over.
And a rushing touchdown for on, who's got his helmet strapped up tight. Ed Oliver back in the game. Paul down on the field.
Turf, over 120. Ed Oliver mad during that last timeout. Wanted to go back in the field, jumping up and down, basically fleeing with.
Didn't think we'd have a big play in this game in the second half. We do. Here's Tate to throw and complete. Tony Ellison to the 10. Tony Ellison short of the goal line. First down and goal from the 1. On the ground, second effort from Darius Smith. Second and goal. They'll try Smith again. He scored a touchdown earlier, and Tate's going to try to carry it in himself. Second effort. Did he get there? No. You'd be correct. Wow. What a stop. What a stand. Oh, doesn't he?
It does.
First down and 10. Here's Darius Smith. The ball has something to sell, something positive to take with them on the airplane. We were right in this game. Could have had it at the end.
And I think the biggest thing is we've seen 14. Got a little pep back in his step. He also was becoming more vocal as a leader, and that's something they're looking for him to become moving forward.
With those 40, second and 9. Tate will throw again. Look at it. Third and 9, chance to keep the dream alive. It's a blitz. Arizona picks it up. Ball is deflected. Ed Oliver got back. See how he plays out the final minute 43. Comes out throwing and completing.
I think it would be he's a football dad, so he's here for his son Rhett. And someone said, we've been close. I used to go up to Arizona and visit with Rich. And we've got a long relationship, and so there has it on the depth chart. He's really not the number 2, but he's elevated himself because of how smart he is, how the understanding he has of the offense, and how well he played this summer. So he's worked himself up from the 3rd.
Good protection. How about 4 for 4? Devon Cooper, his first.
Again, because of the hype coming into the year with Khalil Tate mentioned in the Heisman, and Kevin Sumlin taking over the job after Texas A&M, and successes here in Houston. but it's going to be a building process.
Under pressure. Taken down from behind. Derek.